So I have noticed over the span of a couple of months that more and more of your favorite beauty YouTube gurus have been making videos about people not watching their videos. Sometimes they post like once every 3 months, 4 months. Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's CammyJOfficial, so let's start the show. My name is Cammy. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right to the video. All right, y'all. So in this video, I wanted to talk about something that I have seen going on for about the past 8-9 months, and that is the decline of the YouTube beauty guru. So I wanted to know, is the age of the YouTube beauty guru over? Are people tired of it? Are they sick of it? Do they want to move on? Like, what is happening with the popular YouTube beauty gurus that we used to all know, love, follow, and watch over the past decade? So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I've recently seen several videos from very popular YouTube beauty gurus, and in those videos they really talk about how much YouTube has changed for them, and honestly things being on a steady decline for them when it comes to their viewership, their subscriber counts, and just a lot of other things. So when I was watching those YouTube videos, it struck me that, you know, YouTube is a beast. Listen, as a micro influencer on this platform, I understand all too well about fighting against the algorithm and trying to be perfect and just a plethora of different things that seem to kind of stand against you in this whole YouTube game and in this YouTube world. So for me to see people who have 500,000 or more subscribers talking about their channel struggling, that definitely caught my attention. And that is the fact that they say that people really are not watching. I mean, and these are people who have literally built their platform to 1 million subscribers, to 500,000 subscribers by doing makeup videos. And they began to see that people are not watching their videos. The videos that 2 years ago were making them a lot of money. The videos 2 years ago that were bringing in a very massive amount of income from their AdSense checks, right, to them. And these videos were what allowed these gurus to be able to transition from, you know, normal everyday hobbyists like me doing videos for a hobby to full-time content creation, moving YouTube from your hobby to a career. That is a big deal. So when your bread and butter videos are no longer performing, what do you do? What is your response to that? So in seeing that, it made me think about the past 24 months. So one thing that I noticed over the past 2 years that could have definitely led to the decline of the YouTube guru era is the fact that the world was hit by COVID. The world was under, okay, and dealing with a pandemic. It affected all manner of life, all ways of life, okay? And I feel like once people were in lockdown, they were in the house, when they had friends, family, you know, relatives that were in the hospital dealing with COVID themselves, their priorities in life shifted. You know, instead of wanting to spend their time watching a video about a new concealer or a setting powder, they would rather spend time watching someone else's everyday life. And that to me is really when the vlog boom really began to take off. Like, people have always been vlogging. Vlogging has always been a thing on YouTube, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I feel like more people began to tune in to vlogging videos because they just wanted to see people live life. They wanted to see what, you know, their favorite people are doing, or they wanted to see what people were doing in general, right, with their lives when the pandemic hit. I feel like during the pandemic, no one was really checking for makeup videos at all, because number one, you're wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask all day. And if you're wearing a mask all day to work, some people like, why would I even bother to put makeup on if I'm going to wear a mask? I feel like people's priorities shifted over the past 24 months. And I feel like that is directly reflective in the decline in viewership that many of these YouTube beauty gurus are experiencing, okay? The things that people used to know and love before, the pandemic has changed that. People have, changed their individual lifestyles, and they're no longer into, that type of thing. They're more into the lifestyle, upgrading their lifestyle, self-care, things of that nature. And I think that that's one of the reasons why that decline in the views they're seeing is happening. But comment below and let me know if you agree with that, or let me know if during the pandemic, if you ever watched any of these beauty gurus, if you decided, I'm just not gonna watch it anymore because that's just not your thing. Now, another reason I feel that the viewership from the beauty gurus has probably taken a hit and a big decline is because many of their audiences probably aged out. I mean, a lot of our favorite beauty gurus have been around for like a decade or more on YouTube. Like, we have to be honest, a decade is a long time, and a lot can happen in a decade. In a decade, someone can go from a 16-year-old high school girl to a 26-year-old mother, okay? In a decade. And when you become a mom, your priorities definitely can shift. Are you going to be trying to check for the latest, concealer and the latest, foundation? Probably, you probably will. Or are you going to be more geared towards things about motherhood, more things about career, more things about self-care, more things about motivation? Maybe those type of things change. So I think that their viewers kind of aged up and then aged out, and the makeup thing really isn't for them. Now, another theory that I have is perhaps the type of makeup that they did no longer resonates with the audience that they have built. Now, I say this to say that back in the day, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I mean, even 2-3 years ago, we don't even have to go that far back as 5 years. Let's go like 2-3 years ago, right? Pre-pandemic, pre-COVID, a lot of the beauty tutorials that you were seeing dealt with a lot of full glam looks, a lot of full coverage, a lot of, more on the heavier side of makeup, I would say, and not makeup that really looked, very natural, a lot of makeup that was not very skin-like. And now, what is the big thing that is trending? Right now, what is trending in the YouTube world and on Instagram and everywhere else, social media is very present, is the clean girl makeup look. Minimalism is definitely taking over. So you have to ask yourself, is somebody now with this clean girl makeup movement, are they going to sit through a 52-minute video on a 37-step cut crease eyeshadow look? Probably not. They're probably not, because right now people are into the clean girl look. They are into the minimalism on many fronts, at least on YouTube. So that is another reason why I feel like the beauty guru age is kind of like over, because people have shifted so much in the way that they view makeup and what they want their makeup to do for them. If you haven't known, skin tints have definitely been killing the game, and every single makeup company has been pushing the skin tint out there. Why? Because again, it's in line with the trend of that clean girl makeup. So does that mean that full coverage will never come back? Of course not. We know that things run in cycles. Another reason I feel like the age of the beauty guru is probably over is because a lot of people who followed those beauty gurus over the years, they were able to see the glow up. They were able to follow that person on their path from, 1,000 subscribers to 1 million subscribers. And so as they watch that person, move and grow and glow in the process, I feel like many of the people who did follow beauty gurus on their way up have fallen off, because now their favorite beauty guru is in a place financially that their average viewer cannot identify with. Like, if you had somebody who exclusively started out by doing drugstore makeup hauls and just testing drugstore makeup on its own and how to do beauty on a budget, and then as that person moves and grows, they're now testing $200 foundation, you as a follower of that person, you're probably not going to be able to identify with that person anymore on a budget, because your budget and the things that you like to buy and try are not in line with what your favorite beauty guru is now putting out there. As the beauty guru's lifestyle changed, I feel like a lot of their subscribers who could not keep up with that lifestyle began to fall away. A lot of times people like to watch people who are like them because they want to be able to identify with the person on the other side of the camera that they are looking at and seeing. So if your favorite influencer, you know, is buying Lamborghinis now, if they're buying $5 million homes, if they're buying, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of makeup, you may not want to keep watching that because you cannot identify with that. Doesn't mean that person is a hater if they're like, I'm not following this influencer anymore because all they're doing is showing me expensive bags and expensive shoes and expensive, you know, routines and all of that. No, it doesn't mean that person is a hater. I feel like it just simply means they can no longer identify with them, and that is okay. I personally like to celebrate when, you know, somebody works really hard and now they're able to afford their dream home. They're able to afford, you know, their dream car. For me, saying me personally, I don't feel like I would be turned off by that person's success and now their new lifestyle. I feel like I would want to watch that person because, you know, maybe I aspire to be able to get to that level where, you know, I can buy my dream home or my dream car, and this person now has become, you know, personal inspiration. So another thing I think that happened that ended the era of the beauty guru on YouTube is the fact that they really don't post as much as they used to. I have noticed with the beauty gurus over the span of the, you know, last 2 years is the fact that they are not posting as much at all. Sometimes they post like once every 3 months, 4 months. Some haven't even posted in the last 6-8 months as it relates to the beauty content that they were known for. So I think that's another reason why, because they are just not as engaged with their audiences as they were before. So guys, let me know what you think below. Do you think the age of the YouTube beauty guru is over? Do you think that it is over and done? Or do you think that there is going to be like a resurgence of those beauty gurus again? But guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post more videos. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.